No testimony. Are there any other parties present with counsel? Mr. Dowd, was it your understanding that counsel for the Division of Public Utilities or Office of Consumer Services or Western Resource Advocates intended to appear today and present testimony? Do you know?
I can't confirm, but that was my understanding, but I haven't got confirmation.
All right.
I believe that Sophie Hayes with Western Resource Advocates intends to appear for WRA.
Hi, Mike.
Yes.
It seems like we've got a mix-up with two links for this hearing. So there are other people on another line waiting. So can we give them just a few minutes?
Of course, of course.
Okay, they're working the way coming over.
Contested, sure.
Yeah, I don't believe it will be contested, but in the stipulation, we did stipulate to the admission of exhibits and testimony. So this would be the exhibits and testimony in the company's initial application and the exhibits and testimony of the parties and staff's response to our application. And then the company did not file any reply. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. I think since we've all stipulated, that could streamline this hearing quite a bit if we can all agree to that admission.
Yeah, once they're present, feel free to make a motion to admit that on stipulation, and we can address it up front.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
And I just heard Mr. Davis is on his way. It should be with us shortly.
I apologize. I think there is a mix-up with the meeting link.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. We've taken most appearances. Mr. Greeku, you're here for the Division of Public Utilities.
Yes, thank you. Assistant Attorney General representing the DPU.
Good morning. May I also make an appearance? I was one of the people in the other call as well. This is Sophie Hayes with Western Resource Advocates. Good morning.
Good morning.
I have Carl Boothman and Deborah Kapilov with me available to answer questions. And I also wanted to introduce Kelby Gopal with Utah Clean Energy, who filed testimony. Utah Clean Energy was also a signatory to the stipulation, but is not represented by an attorney today.
Understood. Is counsel for the Office of Consumer Services with us now? And I'm sorry, earlier I think I referred to Mr. Davis as their counsel, and it's Mr. Moore. Sorry, Bob. My understanding is that he was down on our floor and is on his with his computer now.
I think he was having similar issues of being in the wrong meeting somehow.
Yeah, we'll sort. I apologize.
I'll send him an email.
He just appeared. I just saw him.
Okay.
Mr. Moore, would you like to enter your appearance on behalf of the Office of Consumer Services? And I'm sorry for the technical troubles. You're on mute, Mr. Moore.
Thank you. I'm in, Alex.
Yes, would you like to enter an appearance on behalf of the Office of Consumer Services, Mr. Moore? Can you hear me, Mr. Moore?
I can, I think I can hear you. This is Robert Moore, appearing on behalf of the Office of Consumer Services. Our witness today is Alex Weir. He's having technical problems at this time and has not yet joined this meeting.
Okay, well, we can call him last if it takes him a few minutes, but I think we can probably begin if there's no objection to those who joined us a little late, apparently on behalf of, or apparently because of technical difficulties likely caused on our end, so I'm sorry about that. Mr. Dallas, on behalf of Rocky Mountain Power, had earlier suggested that the parties had stipulated to the admission of testimony and exhibits previously filed and thought it might expedite things if we admitted those in advance. If there's no objection, we can do that, but would one of you like to state for the record what particular filings are being admitted by stipulation?
I'll go first. We are entering into evidence Alex Weir's direct testimony from October 3rd, 2025.
Mr. Dallas?
Yes, 1 second. So Rocky Mountain Power moves to admit the direct testimony of Kenneth Lee Elder Jr. and associated work papers, work paper 1 and 2. And then we also move to admit the direct testimony of James A. Campbell and the 5 associated exhibits, JAC 1 through JAC 5.
Mr. Griecu?
Thank you. The division would like to admit the direct testimony of Robert Davis and DPU exhibits 1.1 through 1.11, and also the direct testimony of Matthew Pernicoli and the related exhibits, DPU exhibits 4.01 through 4.03.
I'll ask Ms. Hayes on behalf of WRA, and I don't know if Ms. Goupel is comfortable moving for admission of Utah Clean Energy submission, so feel free to do that on their behalf if you're comfortable.
Thank you. WRA would move the admission of the direct rebuttal and surrebuttal testimonies of Deborah Kapeloff, along with associated exhibits, and the direct testimony of Carl Boothman. And I may need to ask Kelby to remind me which rounds of testimony you filed.
Yes, the direct testimony filed on October 2nd.
Direct testimony of Kelby Goupel on behalf of Utah Clean Energy.
Thank you.
All right. Hearing no objection, all of the foregoing are admitted into evidence. We did have a stipulation filed in this matter. I believe all parties are signatory, so I assume today what we will hear is testimony in support of the stipulation. All right. If there's nothing else, I'll ask Mr. Dallas to call his witness.
I was just going to ask, forgive me, has anyone moved to admit the settlement stipulation yet? And do we want to do that now?
I didn't hear it, so yeah.
I'll make that motion.
It's admitted. The settlement stipulation filed on November 6th, 2025 is admitted. Go ahead, Mr. Dallas.
Thank you, Judge Hammer. Rocky Mountain Power calls Sean Grant as its witness.
Mr. Grant, you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You may be on mute. Mr. Grant, are you with us, or can you hear me?
if I may, I'll just speak up to say that we were in that other group and I was just there with Sean, and we think we figured out a way to get the link for this meeting to direct us to the right one. What we ended up having to do, it seemed, was to open up a whole new browser with the link or a incognito mode. So that's why a few people are struggling to get in. Is there some weird link issue? So,
Mr. Dallas, did you only intend to call Mr. Grant, or did you intend to call other witnesses?
Just Mr. Grant. So we may be having some technical issues on our side, so it may make sense to move to a different party and circle back to us.
I think he just joined.
Oh,
Mr. Grant, can you hear me? Mr. Grant? We'll move on to, if there's no objection, we'll move on to the Division of Public Utilities. Mr. Greeky, would you like to call your first witness?
Yes, thank you. The division calls Bob Davis.
Mr. Davis, do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
I do.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Mr. Davis, could you please state and spell your name for the record?
It's Robert Davis, ROBERT DAVIS,
And by whom are you employed and what is your position?
Division of Public Utilities, where I serve as a utility technical consultant.
And what is your business address?
It's 160 East, 300 South, Salt Lake City, Utah, 84114.
And have you participated in this docket on behalf of the division?
I have.
And did you review the company's application, supporting exhibits, and pre-filed testimony and the other parties' testimony?
Yes,
And did you also review the settlement stipulation filed in this docket?
I did.
And based on your review, is it the division's position that the settlement stipulation resolving the issues in this proceeding is just and reasonable in result and in the public interest?
I do.
And do you have a summary to share supporting approval of the settlement stipulation?
I do.
Please proceed.
Good morning, Mr. Hammer. The division has the responsibility to evaluate programs such as the Electric Vehicle Infrastructure Program, or EVIP, to ensure the program is prudent and in the public interest. Since its inception in 2022, the EVIP program has performed relatively well over the past 3 years. The division has raised minor concerns regarding the reporting and prudency of the EVIP over the 3-year period. The division appreciates Rocky Mountain Power's efforts to clarify and implement modifications to its reporting template and balance sheet to enable the division to perform its annual prudency reviews as the EVIP progresses. The division expects this level of reporting commitment to continue in the remaining years of the EVIP. The division is not aware of any impacts to competition or ratepayers as a result of the EVIP, and Rocky Mountain Power has been forthcoming in providing factual information as the EVIP has progressed. The division's review of the parties' changes and modifications at this 3-year review of the EVIP seem to align with the goals of the EVIP and comply with the statutes. Therefore, the division supports the parties' stipulation as just and reasonable in result and in the public interest, and recommends the Public Service Commission approve the stipulation. This concludes my summary. Thank you.
Thank you. The witness is now available for cross-examination and questions from the hearing officer.
Mr. Hammer, it looks like you're on mute.
Thank you. I'll ask all council as a group if anyone has any questions for Mr. Davis.
No.
All right.
Questions from the office?
All right. Hearing no interest in asking any cross-examination questions, and I'm telling Mr. Davis I have none. I think you can be excused. Any other witnesses, Mr. Greeky?
Nothing further from the division.
Thank you.
And at this point, I think it would make sense to go back to Mr. Dallas. It appears as though Mr. Grant is with us. Would you like to call Mr. Grant?
Yes, Rocky Mountain Power calls Sean Grant to the stand.
Mr. Grant, you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Thank you. Please go ahead.
All right, good morning, Mr. Grant. Can you please state and spell your last name for the record?
Sean Grant, last name spelled Grant.
And Mr. Grant, can you explain your position at Rocky Mountain Power?
So I'm the Director of Customer Solutions for PacifiCorp.
And Mr. Grant, have you prepared a statement today in support of the settlement stipulation under review?
Yes, I have.
Can you read that into the record, please?
Yes, I will. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Hammer. My name is Sean Grant, Director of Customer Solutions at Rocky Mountain Power. I appreciate the opportunity to present the settlement stipulation regarding the electric vehicle infrastructure program. Rocky Mountain Power, in collaboration with the Division of Public Utilities, Office of Consumer Services, Western Resource Advocates, and Utah Clean Energy, has reached a settlement regarding the 3-year review of the electric vehicle infrastructure program, EVIP. This stipulation reflects lessons learned since the program's inception in 2021 and proposes adjustments to ensure continued success and alignment with legislative intent. Utah Association of Energy Users, ChargePoint, and EVgo are parties to this docket, but they are not settling parties. These parties did not submit testimony on the 2025 Electric Vehicle Infrastructure Program review, participate in settlement negotiations, or provide objections to the stipulation. During the 2020 session, the Utah legislature passed House Bill 396, Electric Vehicle Infrastructure Amendments, codified in Section 54-4-41 of the Utah Code, which authorized Rocky Mountain Power to create EVIP. The Electric Vehicle Infrastructure Program launched in 2021 as a 10-year, $50 million program to expand electric vehicle charging infrastructure across Utah. The original stipulation required a 3-year review to assess performance and make adjustments. So on or before October 3rd, 2025, parties submitted direct testimony in response to the company's proposed changes in the program review. On October 24th, 2025, Rocky Mountain Power hosted a settlement conference to which all parties were invited. On October 29th, 2025, the settling parties reached the settlement in principle that formed the basis for the 2025 stipulation. The summary of the 2025 stipulation are as follows. 4.8 million will be allocated to company-owned chargers. $500,000 will be allocated to education and outreach. 3.4 million will be allocated for non-residential incentives for EV chargers through Schedule 120. Incentives for residential chargers will be discontinued. Electric vehicle make-ready investments will be discontinued. Miscellaneous changes to Schedule 60 rates will occur, and Schedule 198, the EVIP surcharge, will decrease effective January 1st, 2026 to avoid overcollection. Rocky Mountain Power will continue annual reporting and mid-year stakeholder updates, and a final review will occur on June 30th, 2029. Mr. Hammer, Rocky Mountain Power appreciates the collaborative effort that went into this stipulation. The proposed adjustments reflect lessons learned over the past 3 years and ensure that the electric vehicle infrastructure program continues to support electric vehicle adoption and provides value and benefit to Utah ratepayers. We respectfully request the Commission's approval of this settlement. Thank you for your time and consideration. This concludes my testimony.
Thank you, Mr. Grant. No further questions. And Judge Hammer, Mr. Grant is available for any questions.
Mr. Griecu?
No questions. Thank you.
Mr. Moore?
No question. Thank you.
Ms. Hayes or Ms. Gupel?
No, thank you.
And I have none. Thank you, Mr. Grant. No other witnesses, Mr. Dallas?
I know the witnesses.
All right, I think now makes sense to move to Mr. Moore. Would you like to call your witness?
The Office of Consumer Services calls Alex Ware to the stand and asks that he be sworn.
Mr. Ware, do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Please state your name. Please state your name for the record and state how you're employed.
My name is Alex Ware, and I'm employed with the Office of Consumer Services.
What is your business address?
160 East, 300 South, Salt Lake City, Utah.
What is position do you have, again, with the Office of Consumer Services?
Oh, a utility analyst. I'm sorry.
In your capacity as a utility analyst, have you reviewed the filings and discovery in this case?
Yes, I did.
Do you participate in the negotiations that led to the settlement stipulation presented for approval of this hearing?
Yes.
Have you read or are you familiar with the provisions of settlement, the final settlement stipulation that is the subject of this hearing?
Yes.
Have you prepared a statement regarding the Office of Consumer Services position on the settlement?
Yes, I have.
Please proceed.
Thank you. Rocky Mountain Power filed this docket to conduct an in-depth review of the program following the third program year in accordance with the 2021 settlement stipulation approving the creation of the electric vehicle infrastructure program. The new settlement stipulation before the commission today is the product of good faith negotiations between parties, and I believe the stipulation should be approved. Some of the key elements for the OCS include: first, the settlement contains an agreement on the realignment of remaining make-ready infrastructure funding to primarily support the continued development of company-owned EV charging stations to focus efforts on generating revenue and moving toward full cost of service. I supported this in my direct testimony and continue to do so. However, another key element of the stipulation is to retain some funding for EV charging incentives targeted at multi-unit type facilities as it is cost effective, delivering the lowest cost per charging port installed. I was persuaded by arguments made by other parties in this case and support this element of the settlement. I also support continuing a budget for consumer education efforts to target EV owners and encourage enrollment in time of use rate schedule options, given the importance of off-peak charging to both conserve energy and minimize electricity bills. In summary, I recommend the commission approve the EVIP settlement stipulation of 2025, and it is just and reasonable in result and in the public interest. And that concludes my statement.
Thank you. Mr. Ware is now available for cross and questions from the hearing officer.
Does any party have any cross-examination questions for Mr. Ware?
No.
No.
All right, I have none. Thank you, Mr. Ware.
Thank you.
Any other witnesses, Mr. Moore?
No other witness for the OCS. Thank you.
All right, and as it's my understanding that Utah Clean Energy does not intend to call a witness today, we'll move to Ms. Hayes.
Good morning. I would like to call Ms. Deborah Kapilov to make a statement in support of the stipulation.
Ms. Kapilov, do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Ms. Kapilov, by whom are you, well, actually, first, would you please state and spell your name for the record?
Yes, my name is Deborah Kapilov. The first name is Deborah, and the last name is Kapiloff.
Thank you. By whom are you employed and what is your position?
I am employed by Western Resource Advocates as a clean energy policy advisor.
Do you have a statement in support of the stipulation?
Yes, I do.
Please proceed.
WRA filed direct testimony in this proceeding. Both myself and Mr. Carl Boothman were witnesses. Today, we respectfully request that the commission approve the settlement stipulation as we find it to be just and reasonable in result and in the public interest. Specifically, we are supportive of the settlement stipulation's inclusion of various elements of WRA's testimony, including the recommendation for the continuation of Schedule 120 incentives, which support a variety of EV charging use cases, including multifamily and other commercial EV charging uses. And additionally, the settlement stipulation includes elements which encourage off-peak charging through time of use rates, as well as increased participation in managed charging from EV drivers. We find this to be an incredibly important element of the stipulation, as off-peak charging has various benefits to both EV and non-EV drivers across the system. And I will again reiterate that we find that this settlement stipulation is just and reasonable in result, and would encourage the commission to approve it. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Kapilov is available for questions.
Does any party have any questions for Ms. Kapilov?
No questions.
No questions.
All right, I have none. Thank you, Ms. Kapilov. Any other witnesses, Ms. Hayes?
No, but if the commission has questions for Mr. Boothman or Ms. Gopal, I am happy to call them.
The commission has none. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, is there anything from any party before we adjourn?
Maybe I would like to make a motion to admit the RMP work papers 1 that was filed with the settlement stipulation on November 6th. I neglected to move for admission to that.
Any objection? They're admitted.
Thank you.
Anything else? All right, thank you, everyone. Have a nice morning. We're adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks.
Thank you.